Welcome to American Literature. My name is Angela Drury, and I will be your instructor for this class. There are three components for American literature. These components are literature, vocabulary, and writing. Literature follows the timeline of American history. This may make the course different from some of the literature classes you've had in the past. We study some history at the beginning of the unit. This will also coincide with your American history class. Then we will study the literature, observing how the time period and people's worldview shaped the writer's work. Here is an overview of some of the works that we will study.
Do you recognize this mustache? How about this skeptical frown? Both of them would look right at home on the face of Edgar Allan Poe. He was known and loved for his stories about tragic heartbreak and the deepest human fears, like being buried alive. Today, we think of him as a great example of the literary movement called Dark Romanticism. But because of his unusual personal life and fascination with the macabre, Poe may have been one of America's strangest authors. American literature is actually full of strange and colorful characters. Take, for instance, Michael Wigglesworth, a 17th century Puritan minister whose best-known work was called The Day of Doom. This hellfire tale about Judgment Day was particularly popular with children, who would memorize and recite its verses with pride. And American literature wouldn't be the same without Walt Whitman, who popularized free verse poetry, openly expressed his sexuality in a time when it was unthinkable to do so, opposed slavery, and stood up for the rights of women and immigrants. According to his friends, you cannot really understand America without Walt Whitman. These are just a few of the brilliant and strange figures in American literary history. Each had an impact on the development of modern American culture and society. In this course, you'll identify famous writers, analyze their work, and examine the social movements that shaped them.
The next class component is vocabulary. You should always bring your vocabulary book to class. The vocabulary book is called Building Vocabulary. Each unit consists of 2 lessons, a review, and a quiz. You have 1 week to complete each lesson. The divide and conquer page is completed in class. 3 other pages and 1 bonus page will be assigned at home during the week. This work is due on Friday. The next week, we move on to the next lesson. On the 3rd week of the unit, we review and complete the quiz. In the area of writing, we will cover a variety of writing, such as literature, analysis, narrative, descriptive, summary, research writing, and rhetorical analysis. All the tentative due dates for major writing assignments are already posted on the syllabus, which you can find under Resource Documents. We will walk through each writing assignment step by step. I provide sample essays online, we go over samples in class, and I conduct spot checks of your work to be sure that you are on track before the final essay due dates. All writing assignments will be graded and then returned in class. These will be kept in a writing portfolio in class, along with an error chart on which we will record our errors. This should help you monitor your progress in writing. In the spring, we will complete a personal assessment of our portfolio and revise 1 piece of writing. I do count off 5 points per comma splice, run-on, and fragment up to a 20-point maximum. However, you can correct these errors to earn back half the points lost. And here are the class expectations. You should be on time and in your seat when the bell rings. Come prepared to class. Monday and Thursday assignments have a Bring to Class section. Please bring materials listed there and always bring your vocabulary book. You should also participate appropriately in class. This means to be attentive, be involved in class discussions, and be respectful to the teacher and your classmates. You should also be responsible when returning from an absence. Check the class date of your absence under homework on RenWeb to see what you missed. Check your doc folder for handouts. If you can't find something that you need for a home assignment, please send an email. If it is a handout that was given in class and you don't have it for your notebook check, then please see the class notebook, which sits on the bookcase in my classroom. All past handouts are kept there. If you ever have questions, do not hesitate to email me at adrury@thekingsacademy.org. A few other details. The syllabus, the curriculum map, and reading contracts are all available on RenWeb. And I look forward to meeting you soon.